What's going on, guys? My name is Festival, and how y'all doing today? Myself, pretty good. So on the last episode of Children of, oh no, not Children of Arkham, New World Order, from the Batman Telltale series, it got kind of juicy. Again, this is all new area and territory for me because I'm doing different choices that I didn't choose last time. So yeah, this is all new territory for me, and this is actually getting me super excited. So this is kind of my first time experiencing certain things, but again, I always fill y'all in on like what I recall from the first playthrough to this time from the different choices. But yeah, let's get right back into it because I want to know what happens to Montoya. Ooh, the purple lights, man, just looks so good.
He shouldn't have even been here, Lieutenant. I did this.
Shouting about it isn't gonna do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago. Nice work. Just stroll in to survey the damage. That's what we need.
I was out there saving the mayor's life.
I didn't know.
Oh wait,
Tell me what happened.
why is she not running
Got
it?
away. Took one of our guys with him.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault.
This is so awkward.
I followed them. I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
You were trying to track down their drug shipment. Sure, things got messy, but that's not your fault. Your intentions were good.
I got the force
Oh,
involved.
there she is.
Cost other people their
That's
lives.
funny.
I'm not gonna let that happen again.
Stop! You didn't...
I'll make this right. I promise.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Now I can't actually remember the Gordon part, that part right there. I want to say that actually ended the exact same way. I don't actually recall off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember, to be honest. I've been really trying to remember, and I think that ended the exact same way. It's just when Batman shows up, Montoya has a different idea or a different perspective of Batman, and that's really about it. But even then, it kind of goes into that, like, you know, pick to hurt or to like get information, if I remember correctly. And the only thing you get out of getting information is pretty much just that, you know, you get information and you find out that there is a leak in the GCPD. But other than that, I don't think there's really much. Also, I think I found a way to keep down the noise from the background, so nice.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Does anyone else drive like that when you're like, you tell someone you're on your way over somewhere and you just like step on the gas even harder? What y'all want? What y'all staring at? Looking at me like that. Like you know me.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce,
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this
I agree with
scandal...
It makes sense. Logistically. The company needs to separate itself from the Wayne name.
It's a cowardly move to look good for the press. I wasn't expecting you to roll over so easily, Bruce.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
Aye, Captain.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
I only decided to go with the like the simple route of, you know, being like, oh yeah, that's fine, because either way they fire you no matter what. But I mean, thinking of the business aspect side of things, Bruce would still make his money, but in reality it would just be like, oh, we're just going to disassociate ourselves with your name. However, I do remember the plot twist later, so it's kind of messed up on other things. You'll find out. Anyone else like chess? I actually like chess. Imagine that. The only way to get in there is to have Bruce Wayne's eyeball.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
I don't need to worry about the board. I've got plenty of money. We'll make do.
Plenty now, but still not enough for all of this.
Right now, finding out how the Children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
Lucius just call me poor.
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the Children of Arkham hacked into the system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Bad news.
No shortage of bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Oh, I didn't mean to watch the news. Oh, crap. Sorry.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always. Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
This looks like a lot of just like examining stuff. I think we examine and we get a couple of new like items. I might cut this out, but
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
I think now I can. Yeah, there we go. Now I can hide the gadgets. Okay, so there wasn't anything different. It was just the sticky bomb.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
I get it. My name isn't great for business lately.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's not your fault.
I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action.
I will do whatever's best for the company. You know that.
I know you well enough by now, Bruce. Don't do anything you'll regret. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine...
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Apologies, I don't know where my head was.
Probably halfway out the door, mate. No worries.
Yeah, that must be it. Careful clean that up, Oz. You might cut yourself.
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large one. Something exotic.
This way, Bruce. I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
All right. To be fair, last time I played that very aggressively, but I think in reality, the way it felt, because even with Bruce's responses, it felt like you're actually supposed to play that entire scene very like aggressively in the first place. But with this, I mean, of course, y'all saw my choices. I played it kind of passive aggressively. I wasn't trying to be aggressive. I wasn't trying to be, you know, rude in any way, shape, or form. I was trying to just let the situation be, you know, no confrontation or anything. But again, I think the way they set up the storyline, I think you're actually supposed to play that a little bit more aggressively, to feel that anger and emotion of Bruce Wayne, of like, how can they do this to me? This is my family. You know, you're of course supposed to be protecting your family name and whatnot. Again, after already playing through it one time, you kind of know a little bit more information than you typically should. So, you know, I kind of know what the general idea is behind Oz, you know, getting that position and whatnot. But it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. I do know this next part coming up is a little intense between Lucius and Bruce. So. And I say little, like it's nothing too crazy, but yeah. But I'm gonna end this video off here. It seems like a really good spot to stop for the moment. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like the video, please make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you really like the video, please make sure to go ahead and share the video with your friends so that you and your friends can watch my videos together. And if you really like it, please make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you can follow my channel and you can see whenever I upload another video. So until next time, guys, peace.